Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's Chicago facing Los Angeles.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And it's Chicago to start out. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Steph Curry's out there with Harden. Then it's Stojakovic. Then there's Davis. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Timeout, timeout.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Harden kicks to Davis. And it's sent back by O'Neal. The drive.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
And again, no good by Chicago.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now here's White. Here's Durant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Nowitzki from deep three-point range. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Nowitzki's got his first 3 points of the game. White. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Here's White. After the made shot from Oscar Robertson. Cans it from downtown.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Nowitzki drives in. Offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Here's White. Another 3 for Chicago.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Chicago calls timeout. And Los Angeles with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for O'Neal. Carter comes in for McGrady. And it's James Harden in for Bryant. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. White against Robertson. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Cousins. Here's White. Takes the 3. And the second chance effort by McCollum.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
Out to Carter. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And White kicks to Cousins. Pulls from the top of the key. And the shot falls short this time.
Boy, the defense had gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
And it's James Harden with the rebound. Robertson dishes to Nowitzki. Harden has a wide open look. No good on the three. It's McCollum on the wing. Drops in the tray. McCollum's got 5.
Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
Robertson passes to Carter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kemp's checked in for Nowitzki. Worthy comes in for Vince Carter. And Irving subbed in for Robertson.
Timeout, timeout.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Chicago calls timeout. Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Los Angeles trails by 8. Worthy out there is Sean Kemp. Then it's Harden. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Irving at 2 guard. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Los Angeles. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, they've got Peja Stojakovic. Curry is out there with Harden. Then there's Davis. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And Irving throws it down.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Harden, no good. The 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Kemp. Tries again. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Davis. Harden against Curry. Outside, Davis. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Los Angeles. Kobe comes in for James Harden. Now Curry. Davis sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Stojakovic with the 3. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Los Angeles making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Los Angeles trails by 3. Stolen by Stojakovic. Curry kicks to Stojakovic. Back to Curry. Wide open look. That one goes in. Curry's got 5 now.
Boy, that's impressive. I mean, not often do you see shots like this find the net. Fortunately, the basket got in the way.
And Davis can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Harden outside. Davis sets a screen. Stojakovic kicks to Harden. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Drummond. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Los Angeles with some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Robertson in for Irving. McGrady. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 3 assists in the game. Back to Harden. Outside Curry. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 8.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
3-pointer, Stojakovic. Here's Drummond. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Carter, he's checked in for Tracy McGrady. Here's Davis. It's blocked by Shaq. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Drills the 3-pointer. Harden's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here's Robertson outside. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Griffin is screen on Robertson. White against Robertson. White dishes to McCollum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Fires the 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And the first half comes to a close. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Los Angeles trails by 5. They've got Kobe. O'Neal is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Robertson in the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And here's Los Angeles. Kobe, the pass to Robertson. Nowitzki kicks to McGrady. Over McCollum. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. McGrady's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Los Angeles. Here's White. Puts it up. That shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Nowitzki dishes to McGrady. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. McGrady's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Basket's good.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Robertson kicks to McGrady. O'Neal passes to Robertson. Here's Kobe. Again, Los Angeles.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
Now the pass to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from Griffin. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for O'Neal. Kemp comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Worthy's checked in for Bryant. And it's James Harden in for Robertson. Harden dishes to McGrady. Chicago making some changes. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. From the inbound.
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man. The windmill finish. That is nasty. How do you do?
Oh, finishes the play with utterly no regard for his own safety.
Boy, his teammates are just shaking their heads. I think he must have gave them a heads up on that one.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire. Excellent awareness there, zipping the ball over to the perfect spot to score.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Outside Curry. Back to Stojakovic. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Harden kicks to Kemp. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Stephen Curry. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Offensive rebound. Harden outside. Outside Curry. From the arc. Here's Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Kicks it out to Harden. For 3. Good on the triple. Harden's got 6 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Worthy, the pass to Whiteside. Over Drummond. Whiteside, good. He's got 7.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Curry dishes to Harden. 6 to shoot. And Drummond kicks to Harden. Outside Curry. And stolen by Whiteside. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Boom! That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Clock at 4. Here's Irving. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Shaq is checked in for Whiteside. Nowitzki comes in for Sean Kemp. Carter, he's checked in for Worthy. And it's Robertson in for James Harden. Nowitzki for 3. Out to Carter. Hits the three-point bomb. Carter's got 6 points. White. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. Chicago trails by 9. So for Chicago right now, they've got Griffin. C.J. McCollum out there with White. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Chicago.
I don't think they have anybody to blame but themselves there. I mean, that's just inexcusable to let a guy get this deep inside.
The putback, Griffin. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
White up top, covered by Robertson. Durant against Carter. Durant attacking. Kicks it out to McCollum. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Outside, White. Picked by Griffin. Outside Durant. It's stolen by Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Los Angeles. Chicago calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
And, Kevin, they need this timeout. He's flat out owning them right now. Can't miss.
Some changes for Chicago. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Griffin. James Harden comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Curry subbed in for White. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said, guys, we need to play with pace, and that'll get us some early fast break opportunities. We're playing way too predictable right now, guys.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
He dialed that one up from long distance. And it's 9 points for James Harden.
Oh, that's a real nice-looking deep three ball there.
Here's Shaq. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. And Los Angeles leads by 7.
Great effort, terrific instincts. It's just solid all-around play, Kevin.
Durant the pass to Davis. And Cousins kicks to Curry. Knocks down the three ball. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
And, you know, this is the time to do it. Sinking triple after triple. And it ends up becoming contagious.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kobe. McGrady outside. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
Here's Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Whatever it is, got to be fast. I mean, can't waste any time at this point.
There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws. This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now. And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
You're exactly right, Greg. That's certainly in his range. Forget about the miss and get ready for the next one.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Hey, I think that should do it. You know, got to give him credit. He came through when it mattered most.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. You'll see the Heat facing Los Angeles.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Pippen is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Bird in at the 3. The drive by James. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Oh!
Hey, hey, hey! Ooh, wow!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And James throws it down.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line. You know, he's a steady hand at the free throw line, showing tremendous confidence in this one.
Out to DeRozan. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
The shot by Robertson, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Fires from deep. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
James kicks to Pippen. Bird outside. Kicks it out to James. 5 to shoot. Pippen with it. Now McGrady defending. Here's DeRozan. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Nowitzki's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's LeBron. Oh,
man.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
The defense just gave him that one, and you talk about starting on a high note. Didn't seem to respect his mid-range J there.
Bird with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
McGrady. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bird kicks to James. .131 left to play in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Los Angeles trails by 5. Harden kicks to Kemp. Over Unseld. And stolen by Whiteside. Rose against Harden. Rose with the ball. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
They need this. Back to Whiteside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Whiteside's got his first points of the game.
If you let him get that deep, this is what you can expect.
He's not only strong as ammonia down there, he's smart as Einstein, too. More effort from the defense.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
Los Angeles trails by 8. Harden the pass to Kemp. Over Whiteside. Kemp kicks to Whiteside. Ball stolen. Kemp again throws. Pass to Havlicek. Back to Rose. There's the pass to Unseld. It's deflected. Harden has a wide open look. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time.
The first quarter can... Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here. Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Kemp. Then there's Carter. And it's Whiteside in the 5 spot.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the... Oh!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Here's Kemp. And Kemp slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
It's Harden with the drive. And there's Havlicek. That's good on the assist by Harden.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Kemp. And no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. There's the triple. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Worthy. Oh!
Goodness. Wow. Bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
The drive by James. LeBron is doubled. Bird kicks to Pippen. On the wing to Rosen. Clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
James. That's tipped. 3 from Robertson. Here's Porzingis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got his first 2 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10.
Oh! Talk about bringing it.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And Miami making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
.149 left in the first half of the game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Heat lead by 21.
Nice to see how easy he takes over games. Makes it look elementary. I mean, that's why they feed him the rock so much.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kobe comes in for McGrady. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, their offense has really been productive this half, and I absolutely love the shots they've taken so far.
Lets the three fly. And the Heat, another three.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And Los Angeles with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for O'Neal. Carter comes in for James Worthy. And James Harden subbed in for Robertson. Cousins with a screen on Harden. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Cousins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Pippen for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Kicks it out to Harden. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Carter outside. And so it's Miami ahead by 20. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if they're... And here is Los Angeles now. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Tracy McGrady is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Kobe. And it's Robertson in at the point guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And that one's good. Cousins.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
They get it again. Outside for Kobe. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
And how many more possessions like that would they love to get down the stretch? A bunch of them, I bet.
Here's James. He's got 6. And James throws it down.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Out to DeRozan. Launches it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
You know, that's not how you distribute the ball. Needs to be more focused when making passes like that.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for O'Neal. Kemp comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Irving subbed in for Bryant. And he gets it back. And stolen by Cousins. The three. Kemp with the rebound. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Back to Kemp. He feeds it to McGrady. From deep, Robertson knocks down the three ball. Robertson's got 8.
Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
And here is LeBron. He's got 8. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And here's Bird for 3. He can't get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's McGrady. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. 7 points in the game. LeBron outside. Porzingis with the block. Here's Kemp. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Irving with a clean look. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And stolen by Cousins. In transition, here comes Miami. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Whiteside's checked in for Porzingis. Worthy comes in for Sean Kemp. Carter, he's checked in for McGrady. And it's James Harden in for Robertson. And here's Harden for 3. Vince Carter grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Harden against Irving. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 8.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
It's... Oh!
My goodness.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And here's Harden for 3. Drops in the tray. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Havlicek is out there with Derrick Rose. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Unseld in the 4 slot. That drive by Carter. And that one drops for him.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
That's good from Vince Carter. The Heat leading by 22. And they double up Whiteside. And stolen by Whiteside. There's the three. Rebound by the Heat.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
Los Angeles making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Kobe. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And here's Miami. It's
My goodness.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
From past the arc, the rebound by Harden. Nowitzki in the post. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Now here's Harden. From deep. No good there. Good work defensively by Carter. Shaq with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Harden dishes to O'Neal. Out to Carter. Back to O'Neal. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Overrun some. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. He's got to help him some other ways.
Timeout, timeout.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Los Angeles with some changes. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Carter. And it's Robertson in for James Harden. Kobe, the pass to Nowitzki. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
Miami leading by 20. From deep LeBron. O'Neal with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
LeBron outside. Just 5 to shoot.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Pippen kicks to LeBron. Out to Bird. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. James dishes to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Unselfish and fancy all at the same time.
The shot by McGrady, no good. The Heat leading by 19 points. Here's DeRozan. They get it back. And that one is off. And here is Los Angeles now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
It's tipped. Outside Pippen. Outside DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Well, you know what, Greg? To me, it looks like they packed it in and just kind of given up.
And, guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, frustrating to say the least. I mean, don't even know why they're trying anymore. This one is a wrap.
Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
And Bird, here we go. And it's Bird with the jam.
And guys, got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure